Hey y'all, good morning. Today is March 21st, 2025. Friday, right? Today's Friday. Thank you, Spirit. How y'all doing this morning? Yep, I'm up early. Anyway, yes, I am going to pull some cards. Of course, I am. Well, not of course, because usually sometimes I come with a morning motivational message, right? Right. Anyway, but anyway, so of course I was thinking and you know, reflecting. I don't know if I'm fucking growing flowers, excuse me, or grass. I swear to God. I'm looking at my flower. I'm like, what is supposed to be growing here? Because on the bag it said it's supposed to be flowers, and I'm looking and I feel like I think I planted grass. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll come through it a little bit. I don't know. But anyway, so I was sitting here and I was reflecting, you know, because a lot of times when I say, like I make posts, I notice what people say. A lot of people don't like it when I say, that my life is a reflection of my actions, right? A lot of people get upset with me about that when I say that, but once you heal, once you looked at a situation and you process, look, I'm playing my food. I processed it, right? You start to realize that yes, you didn't get here, you didn't get to this situation by yourself. Someone may have triggered you in some way, hurt your feelings, right? And then you reacted on those feelings. Mm-hmm. You reacted on those feelings, right? When I first got clean, when I first, like in '96, back in '96 when I first went into treatment, uh, I remember going to meetings and having a counselor and having a sponsor and all that, and having people talk to me and try to teach me to do shadow work, right? To take a look at myself. And I used to go to my counseling with my therapist, or my counselor, they were counselors, and we would talk, and she would tell me that I was the cause, or she would try to help me to see that my reaction and the things that I did because of what someone else did was all my responsibility. They can make me feel a certain way, but they couldn't make me do certain things. Understand? I used to get so mad. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? How is my mother treating me this way, or my ex doing this to me, or da da da? How is that my fault? Da da da, this that. Oh my God. I kept using. Listen, I would go back to use. Yeah, but this was like in the beginning. I would go back and forth using. You know what I mean? I could never understand the triangle, right? The triangle of self-obsession. It all points to me, right? It all points to me. I didn't want to hear that. So now when I say to people, like, I understand how you feel, right? But I'm trying to get you to see that no matter what they fucking do, you ain't got to fucking move. You hear me? Just because they want you to feel sad, you ain't got to cry. That's what they want. They want. It's an emotion, right? They want you to harbor an emotion, a feeling, and you can harbor that feeling if you choose to. Right? Sometimes we say, yeah, feel your feelings for a little bit, but don't stay there. You know what I mean? So when I talk about, we have to hold ourselves accountable, that's where the healing comes. Because we have to understand that nobody's really in control of us. They may hurt us, they may cause physical harm, they may cause scarring. But the feeling, that pain, it's up to us. It's up to us to hold on to it or to release it. If we feel it, oh man, that hurt, right? I hurt my hand, I scraped my hand on the ground, right? So what am I going to do? Go the rest of the fucking day looking at my hand, worrying about my hand? No, I'm going to clean it, put some tape on it, and keep moving. It's going to heal. I'm not going to keep looking at it every 5 minutes, right? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Yes, people hurt us. I've been hurt, you know. I have by a lot of people. A lot of people, right? But I also realized that people expected me to hurt myself because of it. Because that's what I've done in the past. In the past, when you hurt my feelings, I would go hurt myself. I fix you. The whole time, I'm the one that's destroying myself, not you. But I'm allowing what you said to me, what you did to me, dictate how I feel and how I move forward. That's control. That's letting people live rent free in your head. That's that puppeting shit. We talk about. See, I tell y'all, when we do this tarot, it sounds grandiose, but it's really minute shit. When you start to see the little actions and behaviors of people, then you'll start to see how they use it to puppet, how to manipulate, how to push you in a certain direction. You understand what I'm saying to you? I hope so. Let's get a reading. I just wanted to share that with y'all. For real, because I thought about it, and I remember, because I get the laugh, what do you mean? Oh, and it wasn't all my fault. I get it. I know people hurt you. I know that. So what, you're going to live in that pain forever? You're going to blame them for how your life turned out? That's some bullshit. Because we all have a choice. We can sit in the pity and choose to feel sorry for ourselves and then choose to do lower vibrational things because we don't feel worthy, because nothing anybody fucking says can stick to us unless we allow it. Right? Yes, people have caused pain in my life. People have caused me to lose things, but when I lose them, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to dwell on it? Or do I have to just keep moving? I learned how to do that. I learned how to balance my emotions. I learned how to stop attacking my fucking self when people hurt me. Because when they hurt me, I automatically assume I'm no fucking good. So what I do, I go out and I hurt myself. Right? I live up to their fucking expectations. No, we're not doing that today. So when I post things like the situations in my life are my choices by where I am vibrating, and people listen, you ain't there yet, and I'm all right with that. That's why I ain't fighting with you about it, because I know, because when I was healing, when people were trying to help me heal, I fought tooth and nail. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't tell me about how I feel, right? Because I wanted to fight to hold on to that. I wanted an excuse for why I was fucking up. I wanted an excuse for why I wasn't taking care of me, why I wasn't doing better for myself. I wanted an excuse. So it was easy to say, because such and such did this, this, and that, and everything is like a trickle of it. Yeah, it could be that way. Somebody made a choice, something happened, and then I said, fuck it. Fuck it. It's gone, so fuck it. So ain't nothing worth living. I ain't worth living. I'm just saying, I'm talking about me now. Right? And it don't have to be drugs. Right? It can be anything in our life that can send us in a spiral, that can send us to a place where we want to numb and we don't want to feel, and we want to put our head in the sand, right? Or we want to lash out and we want to retaliate and we want to, treat other people this way because somebody did it to us. That's how these damn, family contracts and cycles begin, because we don't stop to heal. We don't stop and take care of ourselves instead of allowing what somebody else says or does to dictate. And I know some things are harder than others. I know. Listen, I came from sexual abuse. I came from losing my child to DSS. I came from all of that. So I understand. right? I'm not just sitting here running my mouth because I read some shit in a book. I understand. You know what I mean? What that shit feels like. I understand living my life off of that shit. And never wholly loving myself because somebody else made me feel like I wasn't fucking worthy. That was they shit they was projecting onto me. It never belonged to me. That's my excuse. Now it never belonged to me. So that way, now I know I can just throw that shit away. It ain't mine. I don't have to live like that. I don't have to. Yes, that shit hurt. But it's not mine. It's something somebody tried to give to me to put in my backpack, in my battery pack, right? Somebody tried to put that on me. Right? Somebody wanted me to feel like they felt. Somebody wanted me to experience what they experienced instead of healing themselves. You feeling me? I did it too. Because the pain that was inflicted on me, I inflicted it on mine. You feeling me? Until I knew better, until I learned better, until when that pain kicked in, I decided this time I wasn't putting my fucking head in the sand. I wasn't going to run off and go smoke crack and sleep around and do dumb shit like I did before. That's what people was expecting. And some people will play on that shit. And y'all going to hell. I'm just saying. Because you knew better. You knew, and you see people in pain and hurt. And sometimes it's from the shit that you inflicted. And you continue to kick that person while they down, you know what I'm saying? You continue to mock them and inflict, heap more pain on them. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Yeah. Somebody feels shame because they know what they did. They know the behaviors and the actions they took. And there's something I'm going to tell you that they keep really hidden, that they take to their grave that they did to you, how they attacked you in some way. They keep that shit hidden. Somebody could keep some shit under their bed. Somebody could keep something they did or something they could keep it in under their bed, some kind of proof of what they did to you. Somebody could keep it under their fucking bed in a box or in a drawer, something like that. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody's in regret for what they've done. Look, you defended yourself. You didn't succumb to it this time. You defended yourself from what they were saying, what they were trying to throw at you, the insults they were trying to hurl at you. You didn't allow it to break you down. You know what I mean? You realized what they were trying to do. They were trying to send you back into that dark hole. I'm trying to tell you something. You made a better decision this time. You made a decision that wasn't the same as before. They didn't expect that. They didn't expect you to choose you. They didn't expect you to choose you. Thank you, Spirit. It's very unfortunate, you know. But this is what they call woke, right? Look, they didn't want you to heal. They didn't want you to make a conscious decision. They wanted you to stay choosing the lower vibrational path, right? They wanted you to keep accepting the lower vibrational behavior, the energy that they were giving you. When you're a star, that's impossible. I don't care where you come from. You have to come out. I don't care how low, how deep somebody has tried to bury you. You will come out. You have to come out because you have to shine. That's the spirit. It's not on you. It's in you. You are the generational curse breaker. And it don't even have to be, okay, generational. And I don't mean that it has to be just your family. I'm saying this generation. of people. People in your generation typically have experienced the same upbringing, the same traumas, right? Because it's your generation. Generational curse breaker. This ain't just for your family. This is for the people that came when you came along. For the people that have been going through the same shit in your generation. People your age, people that got kids and got fucking grandkids and feel like it's too late for them. No, it's not. Come on, spirit. You may feel like you don't have a new beginning, or you don't have enough time, I'm hearing. Yes, you do. Somebody wanted you to give up. Somebody wanted you to give up. Wow. What's going on here, spirit? I feel like there are a lot of people trying to get you going different directions, to follow. I don't know. I feel like this is something different, right? I feel like you stand by yourself this time. You're not going along to get along, as we've been, so prone to do in our lives. Listen, you're not going along to get along. Nope, you're making a decision. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Judgment in reverse. Family, child, healing. I'm trying to tell you something. The illusion, Six of Cups. Yeah, you standing up for yourself. I feel like no more allowing people, places, and things, right, to just do what they want and to treat you how they want to treat you either. Okay? With this unhealing, no more unequal reciprocation. Right? No more of you giving, and receiving nothing in fucking return. People, places, any kind of community, any place where you put in a lot of your energy, that's your family. That's your community, right? No longer allowing the bare minimum, I'm hearing. No longer using your trauma. Ooh, no more trauma bonding. Ooh, come on, spirit. That's what I heard. That's something that we do too. We trauma bond. We tend to talk about our wounds, right? And other people talk about their wounds, and then we get together, right? And we drink together because we both got the same kind of fucking wounds. Fuck them, you know what I mean? Fuck us. Fuck us, because people don't like us. And we get together and we find people. What does it say? Misery loves company. Come on, man. No longer settling. Just because, you know what I'm saying, you guys have experienced the same thing. So we experience the same shit. So what are we going to do about it, right? What are we going to do about it? Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that part. Ain't nobody willing to stand like the lone soldier, right? And do that part and say enough is enough. Ain't nobody want to do that shit. Nobody wants to be outcasted and stand alone up against the whole community, the whole family, right? Don't nobody want to do that shit. Don't nobody want to speak up. Have everybody turn against you, then nobody fucking with you, then your needs ain't getting met. Why not? You meet your own needs. You should never have to depend on somebody else to meet your needs. When you are in a position like that, then you need help. But you should be able to help yourself. And what you don't have, God provides all of that. He is sufficient. He'll tell you that. What you don't have, you don't need. If you woke up this morning, you're breathing, you got food on your table, your rent's paid, you got heat, you got clean clothes, there ain't nothing else you need. Spirit, what's this message? Listen, it ain't no fun no more. What you celebrating? Celebrating that we're not moving along in our lives, celebrating how we hurt each other and then expect each other just to take that shit, how we lash out and to take out our insecurities and our shortcomings and our weaknesses and our failings on our family members, our children, our husbands, our wives and shit. And that's supposed to be okay because we're supposed to love each other unconditionally. It's okay. He's just going through a phase. Or JoJo on that shit again, but ain't nobody trying to help JoJo. Because we tried to help JoJo. JoJo don't listen. Don't talk about him then. Let JoJo do what he got to do. You know? How about that time when your husband had left you with them kids and you didn't have no money? How about that time? How about that time when you was, you did your thing and you got pregnant and you didn't know who the baby daddy was? How about that time? Man, listen, I could talk about it. Listen, I know. Everybody been through it. Everybody go through it. I ain't did that part with the kids, but I'm just saying. I knew who all my baby daddies were. I'm just saying. But I see it. I got friends and family I know that done did that shit and don't know. I know. That's in this family, right? Shh. How we all be sitting at the table and somebody see a sneak, like, I'm gonna tell you, one time I was sitting at the table talking with some family and somebody was offering to help, but we didn't need it. But there was one that was like, go ahead and take it, just go ahead and take it. I'm like, nah, I don't want to go ahead and fucking take it because I don't fucking need it. You feeling what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about when people think like you're supposed to just go along with bullshit. And when you say no, they don't fucking like you. Oh, you think you are that? Bitch, because I don't want that karma. That's why I'm not going to steal it. That's why I'm not going to go and take something from another fucking family member because I think they ain't fucking looking. Come on, man. Or friend. It don't matter. Somebody that's supposed to be my friend. No, I'm not going to go sneak off and sleep with her fucking boyfriend or her husband and try to take her man from her because I like how he's treating her. Because I don't feel worthy, so I'm going to go sleep with somebody that already got somebody. Bitch, what's wrong with the single ones? That's because you're not willing to do the work to get to that place. Hello. You think you just gonna take it off of somebody else's fucking plate? Child, please. Child, I don't know where this energy coming from, y'all. But we ain't having it no more. We ain't doing it no more. We ain't doing it no more. Look, we ain't in competition with you. You ain't in competition with us. You hear me? For what? What you eat don't make me poop. It don't. And what I eat don't make you poop. Listen, we are not in competition with you. Ain't no need to be envious, jealous, throwing spell work, talking shit, gossiping. Ain't no need for none of that shit. Trying to block nobody. Ain't no need for none of that shit. Go sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere, because now you're about to realize all that shit that you're doing don't affect me in no one way or the another unless I want it to, unless I accept it. And I don't accept what's not mine. Not today. You shouldn't either. Soul Tribe, you know that. I don't care if it's your child. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your boss. No, you do not have to accept that. That's the generational curse breaker. Close the cycle. We cannot be afraid to say, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to feel this way no more. No, I don't want you to treat me this way. No, I don't want to get up and go to a place where they fucking talk to me and they treat me like shit. No, I don't want to sit at a table where I know each and every fucking one of them done did some shit to me. And they want me to just be fucking quiet and accept it to be a part of. No. I'd rather sit by myself and learn who I am. If everybody sat down and stopped accepting shit, then they probably stopped doing shit. Something like that. I don't know how that works, but figure it out. Figure it out. What's going on here, Spirit? What's this message from my collective? I'm starting to sweat. Yeah, hot with those views. Let me bring them. Got hit. Man, listen. Mind your business, right? Mind the business that pays you. That's you. Queen of Pentacles. You're not interested. You know, you're minding your business, doing your own thing. Listen, no more unequal give and take. I'm telling you. Ain't no more giving, and not getting that fucking back. No more of that shit. That's an injustice, and we ain't accepting it no more. No more unfairness. No more crying over spilled milk. No more wondering why people don't fuck with you. They don't fuck with you because they don't want to. And you ain't got to hold on. You can go fuck with somebody else. You don't have to wait for them. Don't lose what you got left because you're crying over what's spilled over here. Sometimes people ain't gonna like you, including your family. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to act in that manner, if you don't want to reciprocate in that manner, you do not have to. You don't have to feel bad about it either. It'll hurt for a minute because it's called detaching. You guys were exchanging energy. They was your life force and you was theirs. Now be your own life force. God is your life force. People know what they doing. You understand? Ain't nobody doing shit by mistake. If they reacted to something, some kind of action you did, then that's something they got to fucking learn. Just like you had to learn, right? That you can't blame everybody for your fucking life. Only blame you can give people is the trigger. That's all you can blame them for is the trigger. How you act after that is on you. And I'm sorry y'all don't understand yet, but you will. For those that don't get it, it takes time. Yes, you have to stop letting your emotions take control. I'm not saying don't feel it. Of course you got to feel it, but don't let it control you. Those are feelings. You ain't got to go and cuss nobody out. Listen, let that shit go, man. You ain't got to go cuss nobody out. That's their choice. What were they expecting? They expected you to be caught in your fucking feelings. Like a trap. They want, in your feelings, and you're struggling in there, you're feeling, and the whole time you're feeling how you feel, you're acting. You're saying things, you're reacting, you're counteracting, you're making shit up in your head, you're thinking, you're planning, No, you look at them and I see what you're doing. And that's very low vibrational. So, leave them alone. Let them do what they gotta do. What's gonna happen is that shit's gonna come right back and they're gonna feel stupid. Because it didn't work. 2 of Cups. Yeah. Listen, love yourself. That's what Spirit's saying. Love yourself. Choose you, baby. Choose you. Choose you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. A lot of us, we feel like we're not going to be shit unless we have those certain people in our lives, that image that society say we need. And in order to have that, that means we have to participate. We have to weave. We have to sow. We have to include people into our lives, right? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands. High Priestess. Man, listen. Somebody was very impulsive. With the High Priestess in reverse, this is somebody that was very, could be very spiritual. Somebody could have just been, somebody was throwing magic at. Somebody was trying to encroach on your emotions. Somebody wanted you to be stagnant and stuck in your emotions. Somebody did something very, I heard presumptuous. High Priestess in reverse. This is somebody that's stuck in their ways too. This is somebody that manipulates people's shortcomings, their low vibrational energy. Like let's say you have a drinking problem. And you got a drinking problem, right? Probably losing your job. Things that, shit's just fucking up. This is somebody that will go to the liquor store, and buy you something to drink and let's talk about it, but the whole time they feeding you the fucking alcohol. You understand what I'm saying to you? Or the drugs. Stop playing with me. Listen. I ain't lying. Somebody that don't love themselves. That's comfortable right where they at. They never moved. They live in the same house. Somebody could have the same fucking phone number. You hear me? Since they was a kid and shit. That kind of energy. I promise. This is somebody that don't like change. This is somebody that holds on to everything. This is somebody that doesn't like change. I don't know who that is in your life, but I wanted to get a self-care card. I was looking at that. Then I'm going to get off of this. But anyway, I hope that wasn't too off the wall for y'all. I just felt like I needed to share that with you. Oh, God. Okay, let's get the cards right, baby. All right. Oh, wow. There we go. I think I'll get two. Can I get two, Spirit? We got one, clean your space. Clean your house, right? Clean your vision. Clean house and soak in a bath. Spiritual protection. Some of y'all need to take a spiritual bath. Yep. Some of y'all need to take a spiritual bath, pray, and clean your environment, clean your home, clean your energy. Thank you, Spirit. This is what this is about. Clean your energy. Take yourself a salt bath, spiritual bath. Put some crystals in the water. Clean your house. Clean your windows. Dust. Do your laundry. All right? Get out your feelings. That's what I'm hearing. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. You are not alone. You have not lost anything. This is what Spirit want me to tell you. You have not lost. You still have your... You are 100% everything that you look for in other people. Spirit said that. You are 100% everything. Please treat yourself as you are. Please know you are 100% of everything that you look for in other people already. That's the message. All right, y'all. Peace.